I think being a woman is like being Irish. Everyone says you're important and nice, but you take second place all the time. Love is the extremely difficult realization that something other than oneself is real. People from a planet without flowers would think we must be mad with joy the whole time to have such things about us. Writing is like getting married. One should never commit oneself until one is amazed at one's luck. One of the secrets of a happy life is continuous small treats. Falling out of love is chiefly a matter of forgetting how charming someone is. We can only learn to love by loving. Jealousy is the most dreadfully involuntary of all sins. Every book is the wreck of a perfect idea. We live in a fantasy world, a world of illusion. The great task in life is to find reality, says Iris Murdoch. But given the state of the world, is it wise? The most essential and fundamental aspect of culture is the study of literature, since this is an education in how to picture and understand human situations. One should go easy on smashing other people's lies. Better to concentrate on one's own. For most of us, for almost all of us, truth can be attained, if at all, only in silence. It is in silence that the human spirit touches the divine. The absolute yearning of one human body for another particular body and its indifference to substitutes is one of life's major mysteries. Only the very greatest art invigorates without consoling. Of course, reading and thinking are important, but, my God, food is important too. Those who hope, by retiring from the world, to earn a holiday from human frailty, in themselves and others, are usually disappointed. Emotions really exist at the bottom of the personality or at the top. In the middle they are acted. This is why all the world is a stage. Our actions are like ships which we may watch set out to sea, and not know when or with what cargo they will return to port. Perhaps when distant people on other planets pick up some wavelength of ours, all they hear is a continuous scream. The bicycle is the most civilized conveyance known to man. Other forms of transport grow daily more nightmarish. Only the bicycle remains pure in heart. Every artist is an unhappy lover, and unhappy lovers want to tell their story. People have obsessions and fears and passions which they don't admit to. I think every character is interesting and has extremes. It's the novelist privilege to see how odd everyone is. What a test that is, more than devotion, admiration, passion. If you long and long for someone's company, you love them. Starting a novel is opening a door on a misty landscape. You can still see very little, but you can smell the earth and feel the wind blowing. We defend ourselves with descriptions and tame the world by generalizing. As we live our precarious lives on the brink of the void, constantly coming closer to a state of non-being, we are all too often aware of our fragility. There is a gulf fixed between those who can sleep and those who cannot. It is one of the greatest divisions of the human race. What I needed with all my starved and silent soul was just that particular way of shouting back at the world. One of the secrets of a happy life is continuous small treats, and if some of these can be inexpensive and quickly procured, so much the better. Bereavement is a darkness impenetrable to the imagination of the unbereaved. In philosophy, if you aren't moving at a snail's pace, you aren't moving at all. Coffee, unless it is very good and made by somebody else, is pretty intolerable at any time. I think I fell in love with you when you were shouting at Romeo and Juliet, "Don't touch each other." Love doesn't think like that. All right, it's blind as a bat. Bats have radar. Yours doesn't seem to be working. I felt a deep grief that crouched and stayed still as if it was afraid to move. We are all prisoner, but the name of our cure is not freedom. That's how vile I am. I live Ireland, I breathe Ireland, and Christ how I loathe it. I wish I were a bloody Scot. That's how bloody awful it is being Irish. Every man needs two women, a quiet homemaker, and a thrilling nymph. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it can be a motivation for inspiration and advice for us so that we can make our lives better. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Like, comment and share.